Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and discovering that Earth has stopped spinning. No warning. No countdown. Just 1 second, everything is normal, and the next second, the planet freezes in place. At first, that might not sound too scary. After all, we don't actually feel Earth spinning. But here's the shocking truth. Right now, you're moving through space at incredible speed. At the equator, Earth spins at about 1,670 kilometers per hour, or over 1,000 miles per hour. That's faster than many airplanes. So what would happen if all that motion suddenly stopped? The answer is one of the most terrifying disasters imaginable. Let's find out. The moment Earth stops spinning, the ground beneath your feet would stop instantly. But everything else wouldn't. Why? Because of a law of physics called inertia. Objects in motion want to stay in motion. That means you, your house, your car, and even the air around you would continue moving at Earth's original speed. Imagine riding in a car at high speed. If the car suddenly hits a wall, your body keeps moving forward. Now imagine that happening on a planetary scale. People, buildings, vehicles, and countless objects would be thrown eastward at tremendous speeds. For many places on Earth, the force would be catastrophic. Within seconds, chaos would spread across the entire planet. And unfortunately, this is only the beginning. Earth's atmosphere is also moving along with the planet. When the ground suddenly stops, the atmosphere keeps going. This creates winds unlike anything humanity has ever experienced. Not hurricane-force winds. Not tornado-force winds. Much stronger. In some places, winds could move faster than the speed of sound. Imagine walls of air racing across the landscape. Trees would be uprooted instantly. Buildings would be damaged or destroyed. Debris would fill the sky. Even large structures could struggle to survive. The world would become a giant storm system. Dust clouds would darken the atmosphere. Flying objects would become dangerous hazards. Finding shelter would be extremely difficult. For many regions, the environment would become almost unrecognizable. Now let's talk about the oceans. Earth's rotation helps determine where ocean water settles. Without that rotation, water would begin redistributing itself around the planet. Gigantic waves would form. Coastal regions would face massive flooding. Some areas could end up underwater. Other regions might see oceans retreat, exposing land that has been hidden beneath water for millions of years. Entire coastlines would change. Countries would lose territory. New land bridges might appear. The familiar map of Earth would be completely transformed. If people survived the initial disaster, they would wake up to a planet that barely resembles the one they knew before. Let's assume Earth remains stopped. Now a new problem appears. Day and night as we know them would disappear. One side of Earth would constantly face the sun. The other side would remain in darkness. The sunny side would become hotter and hotter. Temperatures could rise to dangerous levels. Water would evaporate faster. Many ecosystems would struggle to survive. Meanwhile, the dark side would become incredibly cold. Temperatures would drop dramatically. Ice would spread across huge regions. Plants would die without sunlight. Animals would struggle to adapt. Life on both sides of the planet would become extremely challenging. The safest place might be a narrow zone between permanent daylight and permanent darkness. A thin band where temperatures remain more comfortable. Believe it or not, humanity might still survive. Humans are remarkably adaptable. Throughout history, we've survived ice ages, volcanic eruptions, and countless natural disasters. Scientists would search for solutions. Engineers would design new technologies. Food production would change. Cities would be rebuilt. Life would become much harder. But humans have a long history of overcoming challenges. If any species could find a way to adapt, it would probably be us. Fortunately, you don't need to worry. Earth isn't going to suddenly stop spinning. the amount of energy required would be almost unimaginable. So tomorrow, the sun will rise. The planet will keep turning. And life will continue as normal. But the next time you look at a globe, remember this. You are standing on a giant spinning world racing through space at incredible speed. And somehow, it feels perfectly still. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. What if question should we explore next?